and behold, some bonus surprise material. So hello again, viewers. So tonight I am at perhaps the least romantic, least festive and thus the least Christmassy, if that's the word, place in the entire UK, and that is Canary Wharf, arguably. So I'm wondering if we can still enjoy a little bit of the Christmas spirit in a place like this. And just to make matters worse, I'm going to be sharing my Christmas meal with you all in a chain restaurant, but not just any old chain restaurant. Oh no, it has to be in one where many YouTubers all seem to love to criticize and hate. I'm up for the challenge, and let's not waste any more time. It's quite cold out here, so I shall see you by the table. And welcome to the Ivy, Canary Wharf. So right off the bat I'm confronted with a plethora of menus. I have ordered a drink. I went straight towards the red wine option, so a lovely warming glass of Cote de Rhone for this very cold, wet, festive evening. So I'm just going to show you only the festive menu, as this is a Christmas themed dining video. So these are the selections on offer for this choice of 2 courses for 55, 3 courses for 60. It's not the cheapest, of course. I would say if this was a flight, it would be something like business class prices. There you go. So yeah, quick scan through what's available. Ooh, it's pies. Could be tempted by that later. This isn't my first take, as I hit record and for some reason the phone wouldn't record. So anyway, so I've been posted in the end of a rather long bench seating. I requested it so I'd be as unintrusive as possible, but it's again, every vlogger's worst nightmare, very dimly lit, lots of loud music, so I have to rely on a little bit of trickery to make this watchable and clear up the audio. So I've ordered myself a Cote de Rhone. I mentioned that in the perusing through the menu. Very chin and nose, very spicy, plenty of skin contact going on there. I'll give us a taste on behalf of the Ivy Canary Wharf. Cheers, cheers. Lots of fruit, sweet, not too much tannin, so it won't shock anyone who's new to wine, but it's giving me plenty of festive vibes, so yeah, happy with this one. And the first course has landed. So I have gone for a duck liver pate. If you've seen my video of l'escargot, I had some foie gras. You could say this is like the poor man's version of it. Very fatty, smooth on the tongue. This is based on my past experience of duck liver pate. It comes accompanied with some brioche bread as well. There you go. It's quite a generous portion. Okay, let's have the first bite of our first course. There we go. Caramelized, reduced down. There's plenty of nuts going on here as well. Yeah, very festive accompanying ingredients. It tastes pretty much like any other liver parfait I've had before, even shop bought ones. It's a chain restaurant, remember. Okay, let's try for some toast. I've been waffling on for quite a few minutes, so the toast is cooled down, but I will roll with it. Okay. I would say it works better with the toast. Gives that extra, the texture of the toasted bread, gives it a bit more dimension and keeps your palate a little bit more busy. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, and I should say, notice they use linen for the starter course. Yeah, nice touch. Well, I'm going to have a go at the second piece of toast. It's quite moreish. That's what a starter should do. It whets your appetite and gets you going. It's surprisingly, I'll say surprisingly, say what you want about the Ivy. It's always busy. It's always plenty of people dining and eating in any of the branches up and down the UK. I realise this is my third time I've covered this brand of restaurants. I would say my favourite, of course, was the original one in the West End, which was opened in 1917. If you want the true Ivy experience, then start off there and then judge it from off the back of that. Anyway, I'm waffling, so yeah, I'll have another bite of this starter. If I was going to be picky, other than the fact that it's a pre-made, off-site pate, it's a little bit too chilled for my liking. I prefer it a little bit, not room temperature, but just not so refrigerated. One thing I have discovered with eating pates or liver parfaits is you always run out of bread before you get to the end of the end of the pate itself. I get that same experience in Coke Brasserie quite often. So yeah, we get generous size brioche bread, but I just seem to go through it really quickly. Yeah, we'll see how the Coke de Rhone pairs up with the parfait. A good match. I have to say the decor, as you expect with any Ivy, is opulent, decadent, plenty of bling going on, lots of botanical accents, features, plants, the works. I'm actually dining on the first floor, and you go up the main staircase and you're just introduced with lovely gold reflective panelling and lots of wall hangings. So plenty going on to keep your eyes busy. The final mouthful. So the Ivy in Canary Wharf opened in 2018, and that's about it. I don't really have any more history or anecdotes to share in this one, so I'm going to go back inside and I think my turkey's ready. That's lovely, thank you.
Enjoy.
Will do. And just with the starters, it's caught me off guard. Food arrived. Well, it didn't arrive instantly, but I guess everything was pre-made and ready. But it looks pretty well presented. I actually wasn't expecting it to be this way. I know it's turkey roulade. No, turkey Valentine. My apologies. So it comes with these crisps. So I'm just going to sort of slightly deconstruct the dish a little bit, just so I can get to the star of the show, which is the turkey. It's all there. It's just presented in a very sort of compact way. So let's pick on this first piece here. Yep, no roast potatoes. What is it about chain restaurants? They seem to not like roast potatoes. It's all mash seems to be a lot easier to cook in large scale, I suppose. Anyway, enough moaning. Let's just get on with eating. Okay, maybe I will go for this piece here. The turkey is a little bit dry, Try another piece. You know what? It's not actually too bad. It's got flavour. Definitely taste has been seasoned. The herbs have permeated the turkey meat. So it's overall, I'm enjoying it. Let's try to remain in positive, good spirit tonight. Of course, the Brussels sprouts here. A lovely generous portion here, don't you think? As you get older, you start to appreciate things like Brussels sprouts because it balances out the gravy, the richness of all the other ingredients. So it's a lovely palate cleanser. The sprouts are firm enough but not too crunchy. Yeah. On the comforting side rather than the challenging side. Oh, I'm all for these food review terminology. Pigs and blankets. These are optional. It's a £6.95 edition. But as it's Christmas, why not? They're okay. They're okay. The sausage is clearly something more of a catering sausage kind, but the bacon's really crispy and sweet. Yeah, overall, very good. My lack of refinement is starting to show through. I've quaffed down with first glass of Coke de Rhone and got myself another. Yeah, I hope I could hold it together for the end of this video. Anyway, it's Christmas, so cheers. Okay, so there's more turkey to devour. I noticed a generous amount of stuffing. I say the stuffing to turkey ratio is, if that's such a metric, I don't know, 50-50. Yeah. If you like stuffing, that's great news, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to be overly harsh or critical. It is what it is. It's a chain restaurant, and when you go to places like this, it's just something to do. Plenty of decor, action going on to keep your senses busy, and you're going with friends, company. It's just a convivial evening out. That's all that matters. So don't judge a place just purely on the exquisiteness of the cuisine or the groundbreakingness, if that's a term. I'm certainly not bored eating here. In the midst of all this waffling and eating, I forgot there was mashed potato buried underneath all this, so I need to unearth it and give that a try. Yeah, I did say, I did whinge earlier, I would have preferred roast potatoes, especially duck fat ones. I mean, what is it going to take to find duck fat roast potatoes in this city? Anyway, I digress. Yeah, very soft, no butter in it I don't think, or very little butter content. So yeah, it's kind of something to, I suppose, to counterbalance the meat. You want your carbohydrate, starchy texture, sensation in the mix, don't you? It's fine. I'm going to try one of these crisps. They, what's the word? Lattice cuts, aren't they? Yeah, very clever. I wonder what kind of contraption you use to make this pattern. Alright, let's give this a go. Plenty of saltiness in there, as you expect with crisps. Yeah, taste the fats as well. It's a very Moorish snack, great with wine and beer, I suppose, if you could get a pack of this. Yeah, quite like it. The final piece of pig and blankets. It's been nice knowing you. Wow. That's lovely, thank you. And the final course has landed, and albeit melting away, it's a chocolate bomb. Already I can feel my belly groaning at the intense richness of the chocolate. Anyway, here we go. I'm moving around, but here we go. Delectable. Tastes honeycomb, chocolate, ice cream, and a lovely whipped cream. Adds multiple sort of textures, dimensions, and you can feel the pop of the honeycomb in the mouth. Yeah, very, very good. Oh, okay. I asked for all of this. I wanted to feel very festive, and you walk out feeling like you need to lay down somewhere to process it all. Yeah, certainly a treat, this pudding. For those who haven't seen my other videos, I apologise I didn't go for the Christmas pudding, but I do have Christmas pudding in the other videos, so I just want to mix up a little bit. Huge chunk of honeycomb there. Yeah, hopefully it didn't crack my tooth eating that.
Yeah, I will build it up here because there'll be more, so yeah, we'll thank you.
If you're looking for that light palate cleansing afters, this ain't it. Oh no. The only thing that could coat your tongue just as intensely as this would be maybe Stilton cheese. It's that rich and decadent. Well, it's coming to the end of the meal, so I'm going to have some time alone with this pudding. So I shall see you all outside for the wrap up. Well, there you have it, a Christmas evening in Canary Wharf. Was it festive enough for you? I know, I see inklings of it, and I would say my Christmas dinner, Christmas meal in the Ivy was rather enjoyable overall. It was convivial, plenty of people in there. There was actually couples and families dining, which makes a refreshing change compared to your normal work-related functions and corporate entertainment. Overall, good experience. Apologies for the wind noise, it's a bit cold and wet out here, so yeah, can't be helped. I'll just have to roll with it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to following again in the next Christmas episode, which will be coming along next week. So you take care now and have a Merry Christmas.